For once in these videos, Peter isn't going to be the aggressor, but instead we're going to show you how the mechanic of flying or soaring works in the game. Angels can fly. They've got wings, which means they can get in places much faster if they want to. So in this example here, we're going to use the fountain in the middle, and Peter wants to get around it in the quickest possible way. Peter is movement 5, so if he wants to, he can elect to do this. Move 5 inches this side, or move 5 inches this side. Peter, however, can fly, which means that he can actually go over objects and he gets +2 to any movement he gets. So as the distance between the two is 7, Peter can quite easily fly up and over this piece of terrain and land on the other side, getting to where he wants to go much quicker. But to fly in Purgatory, there is a little bit of risk and reward. You gain the additional benefit of being able to move further, but you have to be able to pass a test when you land. The standard grace check, as we call it in Purgatory, is 2+ on 1d6, which in this case, Peter passes, and he's free to move however he likes for the rest of his AP in this activation. In the event, however, that Peter should fail a standard grace check in open ground, Peter stumbles, and that means he's half movement and can't fly during the rest of this game turn. So you have to be careful when you use and don't use this type of move. It has to be said, however, that you don't have to do it a grace check each time that you use an AP, that you should declare it first. So for example, Peter wants to travel a combined distance of 28 across the board and use all 4 of his activations. He only needs to take the grace check once when he eventually lands. In Purgatory we have a rule called Soaring. Using Peter again, what you can elect to do is you can stay in the air in the game. So in order to soar, you must first fly. You declare fly by using 1 AP, as we showed you a moment ago. So Peter in this example is going to fly just 1 inch to show that he's flying. You can then spend an additional AP to say that you are soaring. That's to say you're soaring through the air and flying through the clouds. You're not on the ground. You can soar in Purgatory for 1 game turn. You must, however, land the next game turn. If you're soaring, you're considered to be 5 inches higher than the ground. This is to represent the fact that you are in the air, and gives you the benefit of being a little bit further away from some weaponry, especially close quarter arms. So in this example here, we're going to put Bobby in the picture. And let's say Bobby has a move or an ability that allows him to shoot 6 inches. Peter, in this example, is just in 6 inches. But because Peter is soaring, we need to deduct 5 inches from the effective range of the ability that is targeting him. Which means, in effect, Bobby's range is only really 1, and the ability can't harm Peter. That's the benefit of soaring. However, you have to be careful, because if someone like Stevie, for example, comes along with a high range and knocks you out of the sky and you are effectively smacked down, you have to take a grace check on a 4+ rather than a 2+, making it a bit more serious.